Exactly 5 years from today, athletes from around the world will be in Rio, Brazil for the opening ceremony of the 2016 Summer Olympics. For the first time ever, kiteboarders could be competing for medals there. The International Sailing Federation will decide this November if the sport, which can be described as a cross between surfing and windsurfing, will make the cut. But this weekend, you can get a sneak peek at some of the world's top kiteboarders, and video journalist Sharron Bates explains.
Nestled at the foot of the Chief, at the heart of Sea to Sky country, the 32nd Squamish Open Annual Regatta, or SOAR for short, kicked off today.
And we have some of the best sailing north of San Francisco here in the Squamish Valley, and it's also the most beautiful place to sail with the rock cliffs right into the ocean and the views of Shannon Falls.
The finish line will be right there where you see that flag.
But this year there is a new kid on the water. For the first time, SOAR will include kiteboarding, one of the fastest growing water sports.
The sport of kiteboarding is starting to get much bigger. A lot of people, what we call it back in Maui, Maui is known as being the best place in the world to windsurf. So we've had a big windsurfing population forever. And now we're calling kite surfing the evolution of windsurfing.
The sport may look intimidating, but the current women's national champion started not that long ago.
I first got on a race board at the end of 2009 here in Squamish, and by August of 2010 I was the Canadian national women's champion. So it's a sport that you can get into and start racing with the best very quickly. There's not a lot of women in it right now. I'd like to see way more women get into this. It's very fun.
With the interest and excitement around this sport growing, this weekend's Canadian National Championships has brought in a lot of talent.
We've drawn in the world champion, the former world champion, and about the top 5 to 10 guys in the world are coming to the event. And we have a large women's division this year, so that's exciting.
With the winds blowing over 25 knots and the sun shining, there's sure to be a lot of great action on the water. But Mon still describes the sport as peaceful.
It feels smooth, it feels very peaceful. When you're on the water, it's just you and your board and your kite, the wind and the water. It's not very noisy and fast. It's very exciting and at the same time relaxing. It's a moving meditation.
Sailing events will continue Saturday and Sunday with the best viewing areas at Nexon Beach and at the Squamish Spit for kiteboarding.
Holy smoker. She said it's like a moving meditation, but all that wind, even just from
Who did have
video,
time to think while that's all going on?